What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I just got home from a little over a week at my ranch in Colorado, and I took along my lovely Nikon SP because I wanted to travel light. It's such a world of difference bringing this rather than the 6.7. I can't even imagine bringing the RB with me. And so this was a real dream to travel with this camera. And the content that you shoot, depending on the gear you bring, really does change. You have all different sorts of possibilities in mind based on how mobile you are, how quick you are to focus. Do you need a tripod or not? And this little camera really is like the best possible street/travel camera I've ever owned. It's such a conversation piece too. People don't even know what they're looking at really when they look at it. And so I'm super stoked to share this roll with you. I shot a roll of Ektar 100. It's so funny, I brought probably 7 rolls of film with me, and I was struggling to finish one roll. And there's no right way to shoot. If you want to blast off 5 frames a second, that's up to you. For me, I just want every photo to be as good as humanly possible. And the conditions that make that possible are choosing the right time of day, the right subject matter, the right direction in relation to the sun, and things like that. And there was a few people who I saw that I thought might have been pretty all right, but the timing just wasn't right, or I would have been interrupting their day a little bit too much to ask to intervene, and so I had to pass. So on this roll, I ended up only having 2 human beings and a lot of horses, and then a few self-portraits of my son and I. Well, speaking of the self-portraits of my son and I think I misfocused, and I'm not quite sure. I'm not a total expert when it comes to the science of focal lengths and things like that. All I know is we were at least maybe 20, 25 feet away from the camera, and I had the camera set at, I think, 5.6, and I set the camera down like an ATV and then got my focus as close as I could and set the timer, and it's a little bit soft. So in my mind, when you're that far away at 5.6, you're supposed to have a pretty good amount of wiggle room in front and behind the subject. So if you have any input into as why I missed the focus on that, I couldn't have been that far off, leave that in the comments. Anyways, there's a lot of horses on this roll after the humans. So if you want to skip past all that, the humans are in the very beginning. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. See you next time. Bye, guys. So my son and I were in this burger place in Colorado, and I saw her behind the counter, and immediately I saw these photos in my mind, and so I walked up to her and said, "Hey, could you take a 5-minute break and go take some photos?" She said, "Yep," and on with the beanie and the sweatshirt, and out the door she went with me. She's an amazing girl. This was one of the rare times that I actually tried to sneak in like a surprise shot while she was laughing, and obviously it didn't work out, but that's the type of thing I would do with 36 frames available instead of 10. I mean, what an incredible beauty this girl is. Very happy to have met her. And this girl, in a very similar case, I think it was the next day, we were eating in a restaurant in Pagosa Springs, and there was a little window looking through to the kitchen. She was the cook. I couldn't believe it. She's like, so unbelievably gorgeous, and cool haircut and cool piercings and cool tattoos. And same thing, I said, "Hey, you want to walk out the door and take some photos?" She said, "Yep." I mean, I don't know if it's small town or country girls or whatever it is, but incredible badasses. So I actually took this one just for the people who take pictures of cars. I have no interest in this, but I had a severe lack of people to photograph, and I figured, screw it. Here you go. So here's the shot I was telling you about in the beginning. I set the camera on an ATV and set the timer, and it just looks a little bit soft. I'm not sure if it shows up so well on the computer, but it's just off by a little bit. And at this distance, I didn't think, I thought 2 feet in front and 2 feet behind should definitely be in focus. And for the rest of this roll, it's just sort of like family stuff. He wanted a photo on film in front of the sign at the front of our ranch. It had our last name. He's 16 years old, by the way. I mean, he's a damn gorilla. It's ridiculous how big he is. That's our house back there in the background on the ranch. So now the horses. Horses are the only living thing I really even remotely care about photographing other than human beings. And there's a lot coming up. So I think I'll dip out for now. If you have any questions about exposures and how to expose a dark horse with a light horse and things like that, hit me up in the comments and I will answer that stuff. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later. Thanks, everybody. Bye.